All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a bad podcast. Hope you guys are doing well today. As you can see, it is your two favorite individuals on planet Earth. Unless you might be on another planet, you might be on Mars, you might be on Jupiter. I don't know what you guys can see from outer space. But yeah, welcome. Davian, how are you feeling today?
I feel great.
You feel great?
Yeah, mostly because my manager's leaving today, so next week I don't have to do any work.
You know what,
So
Davian? You don't just feel great, you look great, okay? You look like you're shining, you know what I'm saying, bro? You look like a man with a new lease on life.
how about you, T?
You look like a man who's ready for
So
anything.
how about you, T?
You look like if the world was to end today, you would put everyone on your back and carry us to the promised land.
How, how are you, T?
Brother, guys, I just want to have an appreciation for this man. You know what I'm saying? It's not every single day you get to see such a fine looking man on your screens. You know what I'm saying? Not, I'm not just talking about me here. Like, look at him, bro. Oh my God, he's amazing. What a beautiful start to the podcast we have this
It's
week, bro.
it's it's it's,
Um,
it's too early for this.
for context, we're recording at 10 a.m. in the morning. So yeah, it's good times. It's good times. Well, let's start where the world would take us to be. We haven't really discussed it since it ended. Premier League is now over. Um, are you shocked by any teams which went down? Shocked by the winners? Any thoughts?
What am I shocked at Man City winning the Premier League? No, I'm
Yes.
not. I told you Man City had won the Premier League in August. I
Yep.
told you Man City had already won the Premier League like 4 games to go. When everyone was like, "Well, why if they still part of points?" Nope. Am I shocked that the teams that went down? No, the three shittest teams went down.
Jesus
It
Christ,
wasn't even close. They came up and went right back down, fam. You just wasted our time.
bro.
I think usually in a Premier League season, you need to get to like 40 points to get survival. Fucking Luton Town got like 25, 26 points. Between them, they won 14 games. And if they combine all their points, I don't think
Yeah.
they win the league. Actually, let me check. Let me check. Let me
No.
check.
Um.
Premier League. If you combine all
Yeah.
their
No.
points,
No.
they come fifth.
That is fucking shocking. Well, Davian, if you would like to,
No, I've got one more thing to say.
go
I've
on.
got one
Go
more thing
on.
to say. On this podcast, I'm going to officially hand in my transfer request. Bayern Munich. It has been fun being, part of Mia San Mia. It's
You're
been
getting a new
beautiful,
manager. You're
but
getting Vincent Company, bro.
nigga, he just got relegated with Burnley.
Yeah. Now, listen. Maybe he's a
No,
big
Tinashe,
coach,
Tinashe, Tinashe,
big club coach. That's
Tinashe,
what I meant to say.
Tinashe, Tinashe,
Mm.
Tinashe. He got Burnley promoted. They
And
won the
everyone rated
championship.
him. Everyone rated
Everyone
him.
called him Pep's disciple.
Hmm.
He came to the Premier League, didn't realize that those shitty tactics that man was using was not going to work against any other team, and I swear that man got like 20 points. They start calling him Pep's disciple 2 months in. His first game was against Man City.
24
They said,
points. I just thought we should be accurate.
"Nigga, Everton got like
I don't
three.
know.
Everton got like 2 or 3 point deductions and still got 40."
Yeah, no. Shout out to Everton, bro,
So
because like that man
he
kept
came
getting
in,
screwed.
and Sean Dyche, like like 4-4-2 Who Fit Manager versus Pep's disciple, and 16 points between them. And okay, so it's like getting dumped by a 5 out of 10.
Okay,
And then somehow pulling a 9 the next day. Like, what do you mean you got relegated with Burnley and then Bayern Munich calling? Do you
bro,
understand that everyone has said no to this Bayern Munich job?
Chief. You know,
Brother, if
like,
I check my emails tomorrow, I might get a little invitation to the Bayern Munich job.
bro,
It's getting sketchy.
you know, like there are some like agents in the world which can work wonders. Chupo Moteng, his manager, god tier. Fucking Morata, his manager, god tier. Company just might have a fucking agent
Nope.
who's
Nope,
fucking
I'm
god
telling
tier,
you.
bro.
Every
Because them
manager
man
that's
have
quit,
like god tier agents.
every manager that has left has been linked with the Bayern job, and they've all immediately said no. Mauricio Pochettino immediately said no. Roberto De Zerbi, no. Fucking at this point, Hansi Flick, no.
Okay, question for you. Do
They
you think
asked
there's a reason why managers aren't as keen on the Bayern job or no?
nigga.
Because that team looks phenomenal on paper.
They asked Ralph Rangnick to go to be manager, and that man said, "No, I'm happy being Austria manager."
That speaks volumes, to be honest.
Rangnick, he came into United as a sinking ship and said, "I'll do you a little job here as long as you give me a little backroom job later." They said, "Cool." That man said, "Fuck your backroom job. This club is a mess," and left. The reason, the thing with Bayern is structurally and fundamentally falling apart. It's getting bad. It's been getting bad. It's getting to a point where now that no manager actually wants to take over there. Tuchel isn't even a bad manager. Like last year, he was a terrorist. This year, he's been all right.
He's had a better
serving
season. He's definitely had a better season.
Nah, but he's not been as much of it. Like last year, he was a terrorist. That man came in there and stole joy from everyone. This year, he's been trying. It's not been his fault. Leverkusen was sick, and sometimes his players are just shit. Like I can't lie. I think
Yeah,
Gnabry might have like 5 goals.
bro, it goes from like a 10 out of 10 performance to like
To a 3 out of 10 performance each time.
yeah,
It's
and like it's not like the attacking side is not doing their job. They obviously are, but
so
it falls back. Like when it comes to like, the CDM defense, I don't know what happens, bro. When you look at some of the goals go in, it's crazy.
But here's how I know that. So here's why I'm stop calling Tuchel a terrorist, because that man needed a centre back, and they got Eric Dyer on like some form of shit deal, and Eric Dyer is ass, and I mean that in all respects. Like he's ass in terms of top level footballers. Like no, at Tottenham he wasn't getting played at Tottenham because they were like, yeah, you don't fit the structure. He went to fucking there, and the man knocked out Arsenal, who were having one of their best seasons ever with Eric Dyer, and I said, okay. And then I looked at the defense. Maybe. Kim Min-jae, Upamecano, Frank, what's his name? It's the late Upamecano, Kim Min-jae, Eric Dyer. Then you've got Alphonso Davies on one side. You've got Kimmich sometimes playing the right back. Then you've got Leon Goretzka. You've got Muller's still there. You've got Kane, Gnabry. You've got fucking Sane. You've got Musiala. You've got Matisse Tell. Like you have everything you need to win a league.
100.
The only thing you're probably missing would be a couple centre mids just to progress the play. But you also have literally, you can play Kimmich and Goretzka in that middle, and you can play Musiala as a cam, and you've got players there. But for some reason, it's failing, and I don't understand what it is. I don't understand why no manager wants to go there. Like it has to be something in the back room. I don't. Yeah, they fired Tuchel at one. They got rid of Tuchel like pretty early, and then they were like, actually, Tuchel wants to stay.
Yeah.
And then they were like, no, Tuchel's still going. And I was like, wait, huh? And the thing is, I kind of want Tuchel to be Man United manager. So now I'm kind of in this like weird situation where I'm like,
yeah, I can see that.
Oh God, I'm like, oh God, we're gonna keep this bull fucking fraud. So now I'm.
Thoughts on people who say like right now, if they had to pick between Pochettino and obviously Tuchel, that Pochettino is a better choice. Genuinely, I'm being dead ass. Some people say that he's exactly what Manchester United need right now. Now, I don't know if that's trolling or 100% genuine, but these are football heads saying this, bro. So I'm asking the question. I can only ask the question.
We're busting jokes here.
He's the perfect man United need, apparently. Apparently, he's great at man management, you know? It's a skill which Ten Hag does not have in spades. So that might come in a little bit better, you know, for the team. I can see Davian agrees with my point.
What I would say about Pochettino is he did really well at Tottenham, but at Tottenham, there is no expectation. If you fail and come sixth every year, no one cares. Got to a Champions League final, fair. Got the best out of Kane and Son, fair. But they were all the elite players. Went to PSG and realized pretty quickly that when you go to Project Mbappe,
there's levels to this shit.
And you go to Messi's mansion. Turns out their man actually kind of just tell you what they're going to do instead of you telling them, and then
Uh-huh.
couldn't control them. So that kind of kills that man management thing. He's come to Chelsea, and I'll be honest, that team is he has as many signings as he wanted, and that team was still fucking ass until maybe like 5 games from the end of the season when their man decided they could actually play football and started winning games. Fair enough. I don't know if really what I need here is another manager who is fundamentally weak and tactically poor, inept, and is going to make my life worse. I would.
Damn, tell him how you
I,
really
I
feel.
want someone. I just look, man. As a United fan, I just want someone when we go through a game that I look at the game and go, "Oh no, that's the style of play." Like we haven't had that in fucking years. The last manager
Years.
we had that I could. The last manager I had that we had a style of play was Ole, and even then I was looking at the style of play and going, "I don't know if this style of play is really gonna work." Like I loved it because it was quick football, but we conceded a lot, but we also scored a lot. So I was like, "Okay, cool, like this is entertaining," but it wasn't sustainable. Since Jose, we haven't had a manager that has had consistent winning football mentality. Like, and we haven't had a fucking winning like actual run since Fergie. That was 11 years ago at this point. I'll take anyone who could push us there. Like I know we're probably going to keep Ten Hag, and I know that means the next season I'm going to have to go on loan again. But just
Bro, you gotta have
Dortmund,
hope. You gotta have hope for the future, bro. Hope for the
Hala Madrid.
future. Okay.
Um,
Well, let's quickly do. Okay, we'll do your top four. We'll do it now, and then obviously when the season starts, we've got fucking 3 months before that anyway. Right now, as things are, fresh off the back end of the season, who do you think is going to be top four for next season? You can do them in order or out of order, whichever one you fancy.
City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea.
Okay. Newly promoted sides, Leicester, Ipswich, and Leeds. Do you think they go down?
Leeds haven't been promoted yet.
Oh shit! I thought they were. Well,
They're
between
final.
Leicester and City, Leicester City and Ipswich. Do you think either of those two go down?
I don't think Leicester go down. Ipswich depends on if they keep the manager or not. Kieran McKenna is he was a coach at United.
Again,
playing
brother,
really good
another
football.
person which people are saying could be the new United manager. I'm like, what are we doing here? But okay. Bro, I am being 100% dead ass. I was watching The Club, and then man, Adam McCullough was losing his shit. Like that cannot be real. That cannot be real. That cannot be real. Bro, no one likes Mark Goldbridge, but Goldbridge himself was like, even that's being suggested. Kieran McKenna is being suggested. Oh my god, the camera looks hella clean now. It's like, brother, what? Your camera went from like 720 to 4K. Brother, I don't understand. I don't understand. For Kieran McKenna for United manager, bro.
Let's be real here. What at that point, if you're telling me the man who just got look, he plays a good style of football. I appreciate the style of football. I get it. Beautiful. But that's a manager that you firstly back-to-back promotions with Ipswich, not to be laughed at. It's a great
100%.
What way man motivate people. Also, he's a former United coach who was under Ole. He's an average style of football. His defensive actual acumen, like his understanding of the game is perfect. But if you think you can go from Ipswich to Man United, all that tells you is how shit we've been for the last 10 years. That's it.
Question.
You don't think that
do you think the championship is
first?
better than like the Dutch First League?
No.
So Ten Hag becoming United manager, is that an experience thing that people didn't mind? Because obviously Kieran McKenna doesn't have as much experience technically.
The thing with Ten Hag is Ten Hag was Ajax manager for 4 or 5 years.
Mm.
We watched him get to a Champions League semi-final where they almost got to the final, but it was the last minute Lucas Moura goal.
Yeah.
We watched him develop a style of football that produced footballers like Donny van de Beek, Frankie de Jong, Matthijs de Ligt, all those players. He was getting the best out of players like Sebastian Haller, and they were scoring 15 to 20 goals a season when them players were at West Ham and not scoring more than 4 or 5. He was doing that on a minimal budget, taking players like Dusan Tadic, who failed in the Premier League, and making them 15, 20 goal players. So you looked at that and you assume that you took those same functionalities and formations and moved those ideas into the Premier League, then it would be similar to the things that the German managers have done, like Klopp, Tuchel, who came over to England, put that German style of football on England, and then they were winning things.
Yeah.
The problem we have is that Ten Hag came over and was like, "Oh shit, wait, you managed to have to do this automatically. Ah, my bad," and then just stopped trying to play like Ajax, and then we failed because he doesn't know how to manage people, and also the Ajax system is very set where it's like, okay, you learn this from like if you're in the Ajax system, you learn how to play that style of football from 10. It's like playing at Barcelona. You learn it from 10 all the way to your first team debut. You
Mhm.
play that same style of football consistently. So then Ten Hag, when you get them players, it's a different type of culture. They are more likely to just attack things without speaking, and they are more likely to just follow exact formation tactics. So like he was doing the same shit with no midfield in Holland, and Ruud Gullit was saying, "What the fuck are you doing? That's not a really good tactic." But it was winning. So he's come to United, and somehow he's kept the bad bits of his tactics and not the good bits. And now we've got this shadow of a manager who's like, "I don't know how to win. Like, what do I do? Like, -2 goal difference."
That's actually quite
Yeah,
shocking when you deep it, really.
whereas you compare that to Kieran McKenna, and you're like, he's not got any high level experience.
Okay.
Really, he's got knowledge of United, but there are jobs out there for him that would suit him better. Like, go to Brighton and be a good manager there, then take a step up. Like, make Brighton a European team, then go. That's when you can look at him and go United job. You can't look at a man who just came up and go. That's like graduating from a 2 to a 10. Like, you're not ready for this, man. Like, you're not in this. Like, you've gone from dating that girl down the road to like one of the Kardashians. You're not ready for some of the spotlight.
Okay, so
Now you're on drugs.
okay, who did you say your top four were again?
City, Arsenal, Chelsea, and
Liverpool?
Liverpool, maybe. I don't know.
Do you think there's like any dark horses which can jump into that top four? Your Newcastle, maybe, or your Brighton,
Okay.
Aston Villa. Like, do you think there's any teams which could break that top four and obviously claim that spot? Chelsea at this point. Chelsea at this point.
Well, Chelsea in the top four, I think so. I can't-
Oh yeah, sorry. Well, getting rid of
Um,
Poch, I don't know if that was the right choice, but anyway, we
yeah,
move.
well, it's Todd Bowles an idiot. Okay, so who would jump into it? Palace could be my dark horse.
Okay.
Under the manager they've gone from the football they play is incredible. If they can keep some of their players,
Mm.
maybe Salah and Elise and replace him with good sentiments. The football he's playing is amazing. Also, he's playing good football because I think they won like in the last 5 games of the season they got 13 points.
That's really fucking
They're,
good.
they're the third best team, and that meant that fucking Bayern came into for him, and Chris Palace was like, "Fuck you, 100 million if you want to take our manager. We just signed him." like they signed Glasner. They signed Glasner like 12 weeks ago or something like that. In that time, he's won like 9 games, drawn 2, lost 1, something like that.
Yep.
So if anyone's gonna do it, it would be them. He's
Fair
got
enough.
Mateta playing like he's world class.
Okay. Well, tomorrow is a big day. Manchester United go head to head with Manchester City, rivals.
No. You're right. Tomorrow is a big day. It's the playoff finals. It's Leeds versus Southampton. Who have you got and why? Leeds. Came third. Southampton.
No, Davian. Tomorrow is a big day for the FA Cup final. Manchester United go head to head with City rivals
Oh, you mean the
Manchester
Scottish
City.
FA Cup final? Celtic versus Rangers. Who you got and why?
For fuck's sake. Stop trying to avoid my goddamn intro here, bro. All right. Manchester United tomorrow go head to head with fellow City rivals Manchester City in a clash of titans. Who do you think comes out on top?
What Titans? You fucking mean Titans? They got Haaland, we got McTominay. What the fuck you mean Titans?
I just had to make it sound epic. Obviously, it's not a clash
the
of
War
titans.
of the Roses, the Clash of the Titans. It's the immovable object versus the irresistible force. No,
Bro, this is the 2 out of 10 going against the 10 out of 10.
I think. Okay, it depends on how many United players are actually healthy to play. Would be my first thing. If we have anything less than our first team, we're cooked.
Okay.
If we have our first team, we're still cooked. But like,
Would you start Rashford tomorrow?
yes,
Okay.
because you see what he did in the last City game. Basically, I don't think you're dropping big game players. If he's healthy to play, I don't think you're dropping big game players in the biggest game you can play. Like at this point, like I said last time we played City, our only hope to beat City is that Bruno and Rashford play out of their skins. Last time, Rashford shot that 30-yard fucking banger off the bar. I mean, we still lost, but it was the only way we created stuff. I would play Garnacho on the right, Hoyland up top. I'd play Rashford on the left, Bruno in the cam with Mainu and someone.
and
I mean,
someone.
Casemiro, if he can play, I don't know at this point. Left back, I'd just keep the same Wan-Bissaka and Dallo thing you've got going on. So I'd play them two wing backs. Centre backs, I would play Martinez if he can play, and Varane because this is his last game for United. And then, I mean, you're not going to swap your keeper out, even though I'd want to. So you keep it like that, and you basically, if United can keep it 0-0 to half time, and then like make it a cup game, like the same way they played Liverpool, where it was like basically all form goes out the window and it's just fucking hit and hope, and just whoever can come through the chaos wins. That's their best chance of winning, because if they can make Pep's team get chaotic, they could probably win it. If they let Pep play slow possession football where it's just, and they let that fucking Gavardio run through like a cunt, I swear to God.
Score
Oh
predictions.
yeah, no. I see. The thing is, it goes. This final goes two ways in my head. It either goes like 3-0 Man City, or it goes like 1-0 United.
Okay.
I want it to be the 1-0 United, but
Realistically,
it depends on how we start. To be honest,
okay.
like
Well, we
I
tend
saw
to have a
Mandem
good
saying,
20 minutes. Every single time
I
we have
saw
a good 20
Mandem
minutes.
saying. I saw Mandem saying Martial's going to come on and score the winner, and at that point, I logged off of Twitter. I've been back since. I don't know where the button is. Well, if he gets on the pitch, he'll be off the pitch injured in 5 minutes. Talking about Martial's got the winner.
Miracles can happen. Miracles can happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he's not playing.
Hey, he might. Anyway, well, I think
Let's see. What score have you got?
3-1 City. Holland double from Foden. That's what I see for tomorrow. And the one goal from us comes from, I want Garnacho to score. So we'll say that. That's what I want. Bro, the homie is like he's for the decision making sometimes. But he's only 19 or whatever, so just take your time. Take your time. All right. Finally, before we end on football, I've seen this going around, and I thought it would be quite fun for you to do personally for me. So we're gonna go through some of United's first team, and you tell me whether this summer you'd keep or sell. Nice and easy. So we'll start from the beginning. Andre Onana, keep or sell?
Keep.
Tom Heaton.
Next.
Sell then. Victor Lindelof.
Sell.
Maguire.
Keep.
Martinez.
Keep.
Malacia.
Bro, I'll find him first.
Varane.
Well, he's already gone, so I just him, but he's already gone.
Okay. Dallo.
Keep.
Shaw. For a man who sits on the bench 95% of the time.
I want to say sell him. Who the fuck's gonna? I was gonna say I want to sell him, but who the fuck's gonna buy a nigga who can't play?
Yeah.
I like bench.
Okay. Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
I love him, but like, if we could make some money off of him, I'd sell.
All right. Amrabat.
Didn't buy him in the first place, thank God.
I know, but like in the event that we do decide to keep him, though, would you rather keep him or let him go?
In the 30-day receipt, send him back. Refund.
Mount.
Keep.
Fernandes.
Actually play. Keep.
Ericsson.
Bench.
Okay, so keep. Ahmad.
Keep and actually play.
Casemiro.
Sell if Saudi want him. If not, keep him.
Mainu.
Fucking keep that nigga. You better keep that nigga though.
McTominay.
How much can I sell him for? Is the question. Like 10 million and pack him.
I say for McTominay, bro, you could at least get like a 25 mil, bro. Like
if I can get 20, 25 mil, you sell him and let him get some first team football.
Okay. Rashford.
I want to keep him, but as a Rashford fan, I would love to sell him just to get him away from that damn club. So
Hoyland.
Keep.
Yeah. Garnacho.
Keep.
The main man himself, Anthony.
How much can I sell him for at this point?
Brother, you'd be lucky to get a toothbrush for this man, bro. I'm gonna be dead ass.
Deal. Take my
oh shit.
I would sell him so quickly and be mad. I wouldn't even look at the offer. I'd be like, yep, done.
Final one, actually. Sancho as well. Final one.
Keep. Okay. Ahmad and Sancho on one wing with Rashford and Garnacho on the other is actually a good team.
Question.
And Ten Hag, sell.
Why?
I don't know how you sell him.
Sell Ten Hag. Why did you say keep Maguire? Because that's the only one which has genuinely surprised me. Out of everything you said there, you said keep Maguire, bro.
You know why? Because Maguire's probably had one of his better seasons. And also, I think that... so the thing about Maguire is I don't think he's a first-team player who played 38 games. But also, I think that now he's lost the captaincy and so the pressure's gone. He's been playing pretty fucking well. I think it would cost us way more to replace a Maguire-level player than it would to... And also, I don't know if they'd be any good. So yeah, I'd keep him. He's he'd never be my first choice centre back. Ideally, you want Martinez and someone else who can play in there. But he can definitely be bring him on to like show up the defense. And also, I've gone from like I feel like that African politician who used Maguire as a joke and then had to apologize to Maguire once he started playing well. Like he's been quietly just like playing his football, and now I'm looking at him like you're like 30, 31. Decent player, like
could be worse.
You know, like your name's not even Harry, which pisses me off.
Fair enough.
His name's Jacob Maguire, elite centre back. The fuck you mean Harry?
Is that his middle name?
His name is Jacob Harry Maguire.
Oh, okay, fair enough. All right, well, fair enough. Finally, actually, on top of that, Champions League, we'll probably do this before the day as well, but just in case you change your mind, Dortmund versus Real Madrid. Marco Reus's final game. Toni Kroos is retiring after the Euros. Who do you want to clutch up in this game, bro? As he says a prayer.
Dortmund, please. I just need this. Okay. As a United fan, it's been a tough season. Let me get a little joy of Marco Reus in the Champions League, and let me get Sancho doing this. Oh, I mean, look, Sancho doing that with the Champions League trophy. I got a lot of tweets to get off. Madrid, you've had enough, okay? You've won enough. You don't need
number
this.
15, Daniel. Number 15.
You had the decima. You don't need like whatever 15 is, bro. Like
I don't know.
Like
I don't know what number 15
is. Don't worry about it. The decima beautiful. 14, my favorite number. Stay on that. Relax on 14. I love 14.
Win the next
Let
season.
Dortmund get a little. Keep winning it after this year. Ala Madrid. This year. Please, just one bad game. Just one bad game, Vinicius. Cruz. Just one. We bought a lot. As a United fan, we bought a lot of your players, and then you replaced them with better players. You didn't need Jude Bellingham. You went and got him. You're going to get Mbappe. You're going to get Alphonso Davies. That Champions League is yours for the next 2 to 3 years. Pep's leaving next season too. After that, 3 to 4 years, it's all you. But this year, I beg you, just let Fulkrug score 1 goal. You know, that little fraud. I beg you. And then give Royce a penalty in the 90th minute to secure it. And let us just, you know, respect, please.
I can't lie, bro. I don't get me wrong. Like, either way, I'd be happy with whoever the fuck wins the match. I don't care. But I am so fucking... I cannot wait to see who the winner is going to be. Because if Real
If
Madrid
Sancho,
win, I'm happy.
if Sancho wins the
Dortmund
Champions League,
win and Sancho gets a Champions League trophy,
if Sancho wins the Champions League as a United player,
brother,
I'm letting you know, I am kicking off online. Block
brother,
me, mute me,
is over.
report me.
It is over.
Ten Hag. Anyhow, you lose to City and then let Sancho go win the Champions League against Real Madrid.
Nah, it's
After
crazy.
boom,
It's fucking
boom.
crazy, dog.
That bonehead, God.
Bro, it's over.
But no, honestly,
man. Yeah.
Whoever wins, I'm kind of happy with.
Yeah.
I want
100%.
Royce to win it because he's never won it, and also he's a loyal player. And also, I think him coming on, like 20 minutes ago, if the game is roaring, you bring on Royce for that last 20 minutes.
Bro, that free kick he scored the other day was fucking insane.
No, it wasn't.
What?
That keeper let that shit in.
Brother, you mean it was top bins?
T, watch that free kick again and watch the keeper.
Bro, it was top
That keeper stands to the side and goes.
Brother, it was top bins. Let
No,
man
watch
be
it again.
happy.
No, go
Let
watch
man
it
be
again
happy.
right now. No. I'm glad he scored. But go watch it again right now. That was he. That keeper said, "I ain't gonna save that. That's, what the fuck am I saving that for?" And you know what? That keeper needs more respect because that moment was great. Because that keeper said, "Oh no, I can't get it."
This 100th goal for the club, man. It was a big moment. It was a big moment.
I want it on record. That keeper moved out of the way. That keeper stood still and said, "No. I don't care. No. Go watch it right now. It's like
you know what? It depends. If it doesn't get copyright claimed, I will put it right here for you guys to judge yourselves. All right, there we go. That way, on TikTok it won't get copyright claimed because they don't care. But for YouTube, you guys might or might not see it. You'd have to go Google it yourself. But yeah, on TikTok, you tell us: did the keeper let this goal go in?
Brother, he stood there and went. Let it go in. He could have saved that. He didn't want to. Like I said, I respect Royce too much to even go over there, blood. What type of kick? I saw a player take 4 steps. The defender walked 4 steps back towards the goal and then didn't even try and header it because he was like, he was. But in that time, the keeper said the keeper was moving in slow motion, like.
Listen, man, it beat.
Oh no,
bro! Listen, man.
Fam,
if someone tries to put meat in the wall,
you know when you're in five-a-side
free kick, bro, I'm ducking. I'm ducking.
I'm gonna be five-a-side. You know, the only way I can describe what that keeper did is in five-a-side when you do switch every goal, and then someone takes a shot that you know you can save, but you just don't want to be in goal, so you just let it go in, and you're like, I tried.
What a shame.
That's what he did. He went,
And listen, man, I respect it personally.
No, 100% I do. I full match fixing. Also, brother, I just want
bro.
It's worse than I thought.
It going knee high, bro. It was top bins. It was top bins depending on how tall you are. That's all I'm saying. It's top bins depending on how tall you are, and we don't judge here. Okay,
I think even Nas would have. I think even Nas would have called out top bins.
Bro, it was a 10 out of 10 goal. It's 10 out of 10.
Also, did you see Lucas Paqueta's charge?
Oh, for betting? Is it another betting one?
No, it's not for betting. Well, it's around the bet thing, but it's because he basically he's been charged with affecting the game. So they have clips of Paqueta getting random yellow cards in random minutes. But so it looks so deliberate, like, you know, no. Like someone's dribbling with the ball and like he can't get them, and he just slide tackles them and takes them out the game, gets an easy yellow card, and everyone's like, yeah, it's looking a little sus, you know, like the player, you know, when you play pro clubs and like you miss a few things and you just see someone and you just take them out. That's what
I cannot relate to that at all personally. I'm a very upstanding pro clubs player. Anyway, as you were saying, don't let me distract you. Yes.
Niggas be lying on this shit. But yeah, no. So what he's been doing is he's been charged with affecting the. It's get they're accusing him of getting booked on purpose to influence the betting market.
Mm.
They think he's been trying to get booked intentionally in exact minutes because that's when people are betting on him to get booked. And it's the funniest thing 'cause he was like, "Why are you booked?" He's like, "Why have I been charged?" I'm surprised. I won't be talking any further on this though. He's like, I've cooperated at every point. I will not be circling any further on this. I'm clearly innocent. And, those yellow cards are just a point of the game. Anyway, and then just moved on. And it's like, wow, these betting things are sick. So someone's really messaging me going, I need to get booked in the 40th minute of the game. And he's just like watching the whole game. He's not playing the game. He's just watching the clock. Like, okay, if I get booked in the 40th minute of the game, that man wins like $1 million. Like, it's getting.
To be fair, I wish.
I do have a question.
Mm.
I do have a question. Do you think it should be illegal to bet on your own team to win?
No, the fuck? What you mean if you're playing in the game?
Yes.
If you're betting, no, yeah, no. Ooh, hold on.
What am I gonna do? Try harder.
Okay, no, because like, if you look at, I don't know. It depends what team you are, bro. Because if you're
No, but,
say for example, you have like an accumulator on, right? And you've gotten 4 out of 5, and you're the 5th game, and you're Manchester City going to face Bournemouth. Like, that's a guaranteed dub. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but if it's a one-off bet, I don't know. It gets
but
dicey.
Here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying though. But the way I see it is, I should be allowed to bet on my own team to win because I'm already trying to win the game. Like, I'm not trying to. Like, what am I gonna do? Play harder. Like,
yeah, because you can only lose technically.
All right, brother, tell me now. I wish United players would bet on the United game for their FA Cup final. Look, I wish they might have about 2 mil on the line, and if they win, it's 20
every week.
Yeah, I wish they all went, yo, let's put 200k in each, and if we win this shit, it's like 1 mil each. Because you'll see niggas run like that on steroids. I should be allowed to bet on myself to win. I should be allowed to bet on myself to succeed. That's what we do as human beings. You take gambles. If I should be able to put a little 200,000 on Sky Bet and say, yo, I bet I win this game, go out there, win it, and then catch out and take my money. Now, it might be a bit of an issue if I get subbed off and then I have to catch up my bet because I can't trust these niggas to do anything for me. So that might be a bit where you're like, okay, you should be allowed to bet, but you can't catch out. That's it. That should be the only thing.
100%.
You can't go in half time because your manager's an idiot and then catch out. That should be the only reason.
Right. Ten Hag takes you off as a striker on 2 goals.
Then I was like, yo, actually, we're gonna go
4-0.
We're gonna go 7 at the back. He's like, yo, actually, shit.
Oh no! See, managers shouldn't be allowed to. That's where it becomes sketchy.
Imagine if a manager bet though, imagine how pissed you'd be if you bet 18 to win and they're playing like shit.
Yeah, no.
Why is the manager making a sub in the 7th minute of the game?
You missed one pass, get off. That would be me though. Yeah. That would be me. I'm like, you listen. I'm making sure you're fit. Okay, just go to the back, go to the physio. All right, don't worry about it.
Nah, because imagine you're playing and it's tactically perfect. You're like, let's say you're like a Burnley or something, you're playing against City, and then you're playing this boneheaded like miss an open goal or something, and you just on the thing, and you're not even mad about the 3 points. You're something like, that's my money. You're ref.
Brother, you're gone. Brother, you're gone.
No, don't send the bench. Transferred. I sold you just now. Go away.
Fuck's sake, man. Well, I think
it's like UFC on steroids. Like, let's just do it,
bro. I'm waiting. Well, obviously there's already leagues out there which allow that. But on the topic of steroids, well, not really. Well, actually, I don't even know how to say. Okay, before we get there, let's talk about the clash in Saudi. Tyson Fury lost against Usyk. He's now undisputed Usyk, bro. Chief, did you watch the fight?
Undisputed for a week.
Did you watch the fight?
Yeah, I did. I watched it.
Same, I watched the entire fight. For Tyson Fury thinking that he won the fight, what are your thoughts on that?
I'm not mad at it. I think a lot of those rounds were 50-50 in terms of like Usyk was applying the pressure, but a lot of the times Fury was keeping away with good jabs and like having moments in the fights. So if I was Fury, I wouldn't be mad at it. What I would be mad about is the fact that my corner told me I'd won.
I think that's where the mistake happened, because obviously that round where obviously he got rocked. The next round after that, obviously he took it as, let me just recover.
To save.
Yeah, 100%, which was smart.
And then round 11, round 12,
round 11, round 12, his team telling him, "Yeah, oh, you've won the fight." That was stupid.
Yeah, that was stupid. That if they hadn't told him that, he would have gone out more aggressive, and I think he could have caught Usyk because there were a lot of opportunities for him to push more. So that was a tactical mistake, but I don't blame Fury for thinking he won. That fight, considering he lost the Ngannou fight clearly and won it.
Yeah, that one was more sketch.
That one was a close fight, and he still won it. So I can see why he come to this one, and yes, he got a knockdown for the 10-8, but even then, it was still a split decision. So it wasn't like they're clear on it. And without that 10-8 round, it would have been a draw because it would have been.
But a lot of the people, like, obviously boxing heads, MMA heads, again, I'm a casual. I don't watch it like that. But a lot of people said it was not a question. Fury definitely lost that fight without, like,
it was definitely a question. I think what's happening there is people are doing that thing where they're letting the round 9 knockdown and the pressure that Usyk was displaying, they're letting that cloud the judgment of what they assume was an obvious thing. When you watch a fight, when you watch these fights, it depends on who you're rooting for normally.
Yeah.
Like, I was rooting for Usyk, so when I'm watching it,
same.
There were a lot of 50-50 rounds where I'm like, oh shit, he won that. But it depends on how you look at the round. Like, I think up until the round 9, it was like a lot of the people had it like 5-3 Fury. Obviously, then the knockdown brought it to its closer. Round 10, I think Fury did quite well. Even if Usyk would have moments, but he couldn't get inside the jab all the time, and he was getting caught with like counter uppercuts and things like that and hooks. So you're like, okay, but it was never like Usyk was never dominant enough for it to be clear. Fury dominated a couple rounds where those rounds were clear. Usyk dominated round 9 clearly, and let's be real, if the referee didn't stop him, Usyk knocks him out, which would have ended all debate 100%. Anyway.
Okay, so question. As a defensive boxer, okay, number one, I think it's 100% okay to be a defensive boxer, counterpuncher, looking at it like that.
100%.
When you look at the gravity of that fight, though, is defensive boxing the right choice to make? Or, like Usyk did, being on the front foot, putting that pressure on, is that better? If you're from a judge's eyes, you're looking at all of that.
The thing about the judges, they're looking at things like control. They are looking at who pushes forward, but they are looking at who lands the most punches, who lands the most effective punches, and stuff like that. So, being a defensive boxer, in theory, is pretty much normally a good way to win rounds. If you don't get hit, then you really don't end up losing many rounds as long as you land some punches. Like, if you're being seen to control the range, like Tyson Fury is a lot taller than Usyk. Most of the rounds he won, Usyk was trying to get to range and couldn't get in because he was being worked with a jab. So when Usyk works the body, those body shots, they don't tend to really like score high on body shots don't tend to score high on judges' scorecards. They normally tend to impact the person and run the stamina down. They actually cause damage to the person. So a lot of the rounds Fury was winning was the defensive stuff. It's that you need to know when to switch gears.
Yeah.
For Fury, in round 11, he should have been switching gears. If he goes out in round 11 and he's more aggressive, and then he starts actually throwing things behind the jab, he wins the whole fight. That's the difference. He thought he'd already won the fight, so he started just trying not to get knocked out, that's why Usyk stole those 2 rounds from him and won the fight. You got to do. Mayweather was really good at like being defensive, but then when he gets into later rounds, because the thing about being defensive is if someone's going to attack you, they are pretty much running all their stamina out by that last couple of rounds just to get near you. If you do it right and you keep them away, all those steps forward and all those punches they have to throw to get towards you, by round 10, that person should be pretty much tired.
It's a lot of ground. Well, to be fair, with Usyk, that man doesn't get tired, but it's a lot. Bro, that man does not get tired.
No, he got tired. Round 6, he was breathing. Round 6, he was breathing heavily out of his mouth. And
no, but like
around
people,
10,
like even with the AJ fight, like he got people like obviously they said like he got tired like around
He's
those
not gonna.
rounds,
He's not gonna
and
get.
then
He's not gonna
championship
get blown
rounds he
out.
just ended up
Yeah, no,
coming back into it.
he's not gonna get He's not gonna get blown out. Like he's not gonna like. He's not gonna be like when Deji couldn't punch anymore. Like he's not gonna be that level of tired. But he was tired. And round 8, before he got the knockdown, he was starting to get hurt by the body punches, and then he looked like he was pretty much faded out. And then he got back. Then round 9, he knew he had to fight because he got battered so bad in round 8. He knew he had to come out more aggressive, so he did. And then round 10, the problem is that once he knocked Fury down in round 9, he took round 10 off as well.
Well,
So
not
like,
really. 'Cause obviously, he was still trying to
but
put
like,
pressure on it, but like
but
it's
Fury
difficult
Fury
when
was backing up.
yeah.
But Fury was backing up for most of the round, which when the Usyk wasn't trying, like most people would have thought Usyk would have gone to knock him out in round 10. He didn't. He took that round knowing that Fury was trying to recover to get his own breath back, which is why I think in that round he barely he'd go for little flurries and then take breaks. It let Fury recover from that round, but it also meant that Usyk had enough energy to go into round 11 and 12.
So
Which is
right now,
it's a smart strategy.
we don't have much to really base it off of. Obviously, we got Wilder fighting in a couple weeks in Saudi again, but based off the main three we have right now of Fury, Usyk, and AJ, the only comparison we have is Francis Ngannou versus Tyson, and for AJ, based on how that fight went, with obviously Ngannou versus Tyson, and Ngannou versus AJ. Do you think if they run it back with Usyk versus AJ, that fight goes any differently or no?
Now AJ has new trainers, probably.
Mm.
I don't know if he wins the fight, but he'll definitely. The thing is, that
He'd,
second
he'd
fight
have a better showing.
Yeah, 100%. I think AJ is probably the when you look at the Ngannou fight and that type of stuff, and those punches was landing, it's now not reliant on one punch. So he'd do better against Usyk now than he did before. I was thinking that fight's probably going to happen because Usyk's going to lose one of his belts next week, which is going to go to the winner of whatever fight goes on. I assume that winner of that fight fights AJ in October,
And then
whoever
they
wins
do
out of
undisputed
Fury
again.
and they'll do another undisputed.
Yeah, okay.
Which I'm assuming AJ holds one of the belts, so do another one. I think Usyk beats Fury again, to be honest.
Okay.
And then I assume we get Usyk AJ 3. I think AJ probably beats him in the third one.
Okay.
And then, but also what it tells me is that I really am glad. I'm glad that Fury took so long stalling for the AJ fight, because now I realize it probably wouldn't have been as good a fight as I thought it would be, and I'm kind of.
Well, again, if Fury was to fight AJ right now, who do you think comes out on top? That feels like a very tough question. They're both very technical.
No, not to me. I think AJ knocks him out. I'm trying to work out which round.
You
5?
Okay.
Here's why. The reason I say that is because, firstly, Fury has been running from AJ for years. Because they sparred when AJ was very young, and even then AJ knocked him down. Which is why Fury keeps doing that thing. Every time AJ and Fury are about to fight, Fury does that thing where he's like, "Oh, sign the contract by 6 p.m. tonight, or the fight's off." Yeah, man. And everyone's like, "We haven't even done like the splits or who's gonna like." There's a lot of like network stuff to work out. Like, is it gonna be on Showtime or the Zone? Like we're gonna work that. He's like, "Sign it now, or the fight's off," and then he keeps trying to call the fight from running away. That's because he doesn't want to fight AJ. He was really hoping he could just get the undisputed thing by going around AJ, and he almost did it. And I generally think he would have retired. He would have retired and gone, "Nope, no fight. Like, we're good." Fury doesn't want to. AJ, it's like when you like, it's like when you look at like Pokemon typings and you look like what's bad for what thing. Yeah. AJ is very effective against whatever the things Fury throws. We thought that Fury would be effective against the things Usyk threw, and Usyk should be effective against AJ. Like that should have been the triangle. Like it should have been that all three of them cancel each other out. But somehow Usyk leveled up his game, managed to beat past the fact that Fury's that much taller than him, and won. So now I'm like, shit. I didn't see that. I generally thought Fury was going to just jab him out and win the fight, and then I thought AJ would beat Fury, and we'd have like a whole circle. But somehow Fury's that shit. Also, the fact that AJ and Fury are the only people that both fought in Ngannou at this point, and Usyk, says a lot.
It really does, bro. Chief, I would never ever in my entire life even risk that shit.
That man, Fury had me thinking Ngannou was going to win the world championship of boxing.
Oh my
I
god.
started saying, nah, he
To
could
be
beat
fair,
Usyk.
obviously for that fight, he definitely underestimated his opponent there, which is crazy to think about. But yeah, no, he came back with a
Hey,
much better showing for Usyk, which makes sense.
yeah, he did. Which it's funny because he was like, Ngannou is my toughest fight, but clearly he was like, this guy's weak. He
Yeah,
got punched in the ground and was like, shit.
shit got real fast. Okay. Well, that could wrap up boxing. Let's get to the
Fuck you, Ryan
WWE
Garcia.
wrestling. Not wait. Fuck Garcia. We'll get to Ryan. This is going to be a long one for y'all watching. Okay. Tomorrow is a WWE pay-per-view. WWE King and Queen of the Ring is on
Oh my
tomorrow.
god, man. These
We're,
niggas are just.
we're just gonna do a production prediction for the pay-per-view tomorrow.
We got to do predictions. I don't know what the fuck's on the card.
Uh,
Also, this weekend is also double or nothing.
what the fuck is double on? Oh
AEW.
shit! AW. My fucking
No,
brain.
I didn't know. WWE was this weekend. I don't want to watch. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't want both. Like I'm ever gonna watch the WWE pay per view. But
Hold on. Hold on.
I, hey, half these matches don't even have people yet. God damn it, WWE! I'm commenting Gunther versus SmackDown bracket winner. Oh my god!
Hey, listen, man. We're just supposed to.
It's fine. I got this. It's fine. No, it's fine.
Okay. Okay. So, for the upcoming WWE King and Queen of the Ring match predictions for the pay-per-view tomorrow, undisputed WWE Championship, Cody versus Logan Paul. Who you got?
Cody Rhodes.
Do you think he wins that, or do you think shenanigans come into play?
It's only for one title now, so he wins.
Okay, fair. Gunther versus Randy Orton or Tamatanga. Who you got?
Right, if I pick Randy Orton or Tamatanga and they lose tonight,
Yeah.
Gunther.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm not picking the nigga even in the match yet.
Lyra Valkyria
Oh, Valkyria's on the. Oh, let's do it.
versus Nia Jax or Bianca Belair. Who you got?
Wait. Lyra Valkyria is in the match versus Bianca or Bianca. Somehow.
Okay. Bianca Belair wins that. Cool.
Yeah.
Women's World Championship, Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan. Don't know what happened to me there.
As paying as Liv Morgan is, and as much as I love her, yeah, Becky Lynch.
Liv Morgan is fantastic. Okay. Oh, you went with Becky. Cool. Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable versus Bronson Reed.
Wait, say that again?
Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental Championship versus Chad Gable versus Bronson Reed.
What the fuck are they fighting? Sami Zayn retains.
I think Chad Gable might come through with that. But that is all. To be honest, that's the entire card. Nice, quick and easy.
By quick and easy, you mean an hour and a half of ads?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, let's also do the AEW Double or Nothing match card. All right. As it says on the website, this is always subject to change. First up,
card do be subject to change. Yes.
For the AEW International Championship, Will Ospreay versus Roderick Strong.
Will Ospreay, let's go.
The timeless Toni Storm versus Serena Deeb for the AEW Women's World Championship.
I think Toni Storm wins.
Okay.
I think.
Adam Copeland versus Malachi Black for the AEW TNT Championship.
Malachi Black.
Okay. John Moxley versus.
Inosuke Takeshita.
Thank you.
I know you ain't saying that.
Brother, listen. I've heard how people pronounce my name in my life. I'm not trying to be rude. All right. For the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship Eliminator
John Moxley.
match. Okay.
John Moxley, baby.
Trent Beretta. That's why I said Beretta. Versus Orange Cassidy.
I don't
No championship, just 1v1.
I don't care. Orange Cassidy.
All right,
Fuck,
Y2J
man.
versus Hook versus Shibata for the FTW championship.
Oh, okay. While I do like Katsura Shibata and I do like Hook, this Jericho gimmick, what pisses me off,
Mm,
he's probably winning.
fair enough.
He's being very self-aware. It's really annoying me.
Okay. Next up, Willow Nightingale versus Mercedes Monet for the AEW
Oh,
TBS championship.
like all jokes aside, can both people win.
I
I think Mercedes is winning, but I've never wanted a match where I want both people to win more.
okay.
I'm cheering for both people.
All right. Well, next up is the Elite, which comprises of the Young Bucks, Okada, and Jack Perry versus Brian Danielson, Darby Allin, and FTR in an
Okay,
Anarchy in
firstly,
the Arena match.
okay, I want to point something out here. Darby Allen went through the glass thing. You know, like he did that thing
I
with
read
single
I read
timer.
what he said. The man is
Then
he's not human.
no. It gets worse. Then he was gonna go climb Mount Everest. He actually broke his foot. He did a standard jump off the turnbuckle, broke his foot. Then he got hit by a bus like 3 4 years ago,
He's
and now
never,
this man is back.
he's
I
never
don't know if that man is
he's
human.
immortal. He's
Like it
immortal,
was
bro.
that man got hit by a. They were making jokes like he got Final Destination and still just he's fighting. But also, I think the Elite are winning because you don't want to have a card and lose yet.
Okay. And final match for you. Swerve Strickland versus Christian Cage for the AEW World Championship.
If Swerve doesn't win, I'm kicking off. So there you go.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, those are your scores at the doors. I think that is all when it comes to sports. That was a fucking 50-minute segment on sports, bro.
Been a lot of sports to be fair. And then next week when there's no football. Oh wait, Euros. Never mind, we're
Euros,
good.
no, you were gonna we're good for summer.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, now is the time for fuck Ryan Garcia. Brother, I am so scatterbrained with everything going on, watching the Logan Paul fallout, watching obviously JJ just saying, damn right, yeah, obviously just in the background.
Yeah.
I am
Look,
like,
the Ryan Garcia thing.
what has
So
Prime
like,
done to people for things to
the
escalate
thing,
this far, bro? I don't
thing,
understand.
the thing with Ryan Garcia is like
Mm.
he he did that like, oh, I was pretending to be insane. And it's like, firstly, pretending to be insane by using kids, like pretending to see like abusive kids is weird. And then like also the stuff he was doing was weird anyway. And then you go in and then you come in overweight, you fucking lose like a percentage of your purse, and then you fucking after
Didn't he
that
test positive
your
as
next
well?
yeah he tested positive on his
PD.
class A and class B things. Then he did a sample of his hair and was like, I'm clean. And it was like, beat the case. But it's like, no, it's been 2 now. Like you tested positive. Like you took something to change. Like I really hope Ryan Garcia actually gets help. Like there's something going on. I don't know. Like it's been weird. I don't understand it. I don't like any of this.
Like, yeah, no, it's the switch in behavior is very questionable. And I think like obviously like the sport he's in, if it's not related to any physical injury, it just might be something mental going on in his life. Either way, like it's a big concern. I feel like when it comes to like people of that stature, when you're that big, famous, and popular and stuff,
Yeah.
even for like family members to intervene, he might not listen. I don't know. It's a very fucking tricky situation to be
You know
in.
what sucks, by the way?
Mm.
So the thing about what sucks is in the era we're in,
Yeah.
you have more access to these celebrities.
100%, yeah.
So now, before, let's say someone had an episode like this
Mm.
10, 15 years ago, you wouldn't know about it because they'd be going crazy doing this shit, but like you wouldn't know anything about it. Like you probably see them in public acting weird, but wouldn't really. But now they have such access to social media that by the time they can get on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and all these things are sent out and gone. If you're their team, you can't clean it up for them.
Yeah.
You can't make it go away. You can't, because they've already sent it. Once it's gone on the internet, it's there forever. If you delete it, it's too late. It's been screenshotted and grabbed, and everyone's got it. Like, so, and also it's easy for people to have access to you. So therefore, people can kind of send you down that pathway. Like, now you are tweeting crazy shit, or people can just be getting at you. And if you're already having a bad day mentally, and then people are jumping online and already ready to cook you, I can see where it would just lead to you just do some crazy shit.
It compounds and like
and now next thing you know, you're online saying some shit you probably would never have said before. But like, I'm seeing people who aren't famous act crazy. Like, and we just had the Drake Kendrick beef, and I saw people acting crazy about that. So I'm like, if you're a celebrity, I don't know how you're making it through this era of social media.
Brother, the best, like, number one, I hope that you're a fucking good human being, and number two, like, you just gotta keep your head down, bro. Stay like away from shit. Like, a half decent example here, because I don't know the man. I don't know what he does, but Tom Holland, for example, he pops on social media maybe like once in a fucking blue moon, and then disappears again. Lives his life, does his job. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he has obligations when he has to come online and stuff. He's human. He wants to see what the fuck's going on too. But like, as long as you don't get so fucking engrossed in the world, I guess it depends on your job. If you are an influencer, that's different. But when you're a fucking boxer or a singer or something, you have that ability to have other people run your shit for you and just reap all the benefits, essentially. So
I
it's a little
think the
bit
best
different.
thing you can do, I think the best thing you can do as an adult, but definitely a celebrity, would be just not to really use it that much.
Mhm.
Like, if you're a celebrity, just hire a team and let them work out what's best to, like, to tweet. Like, you don't need to be online. You don't need to
Yeah.
see all that shit, because people aren't gonna, like, the internet are ready to hate you no matter what you do. Like, they are
Damn
ready
straight.
to they're basically ready. They're ready to bring you down immediately. Like, they don't care. The more successful you get, the more people that are ready to hate you, and the more access to people you get, the more they are still waiting to try to bring that click.
I remember seeing on Twitter the other day, it was like a still from Spider-Man on the PlayStation 2 and a still from Spider-Man Miles Morales, the one just released.
Yeah.
And it was like the original tweet was like, oh, how did the graphics look better for this scene back in 2002? And then like the replied tweet was like, why don't you niggas like anything anymore? Like everything, everything. People are ready to hate on. You know what it is? It's crazy.
It's become popular to hate something.
Yeah.
No matter what it is, if it's new, you hate it. I'm like, for example, Sidemen fans. They had Jinxie in it Among Us like last week. That man got hate for not being good at the game. Like, anyone's good at the game, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense. And I'm like, like, all he's doing is being
good
loud.
at the game. When fucking Simon and Vic try play the game, they get fucking called out too.
Boring. And the thing is, but then they say, but the thing is, but the thing about that is they go like, oh, all Jinxie does is be loud and like it's not funny, and I'm like, you understand that like 10 years ago, KSI was doing the same shit.
Have you met him?
Like,
have you watched?
Like, he was being loud. Like, some of the shit that JJ does in Among Us videos would come across as loud and not funny. Like, he'll call a meeting button and just scream, and then because you like that person, you do. But it's the same thing with the internet. Like,
it's fucking insane.
If once people have to hate something.
Yeah.
Especially and you get more likes the more when you hate on something than when you like something.
Facts.
If you tweet I like Kendrick Lamar, you might get 2 likes. If you tweet fuck Drake, I hate Drake, you're gonna get like 20 comments from people defending Drake, 20 people who are like, yeah, fuck Drake too, and more likes, and you become so programmed that likes like give you the positive mentality, like, oh, this game me likes, so I'll keep doing it more. So now everyone's just hating on everything. Like, you will take a new game and go, nah, but that game 20 years ago, visually, you know what, music, it's not the same as it was. Oh, I didn't like this song, but you know what, that song I did like, that one 25 years ago. And it's so just
it's like people have to take like a hard stance. Like, you can't be in the middle. You have to be like,
bro, trust me, you can't just enjoy it at 6 out of 10. You either have to hate it or it has to be you have to be the greatest thing you've ever seen in your life. If a new album comes out, it has to be the greatest album you've ever fucking heard, or it's a piece of shit and you should never listen to it again. It can't just be
No
that was
middle
cool.
ground,
Like,
Chief. No middle.
it can't just be like I like the album, it was okay. Like, oh, what do you think of that film? Best like a Marvel film will come out and be like, yeah, the Marvel film's falling off, and I'm like, what? Like, just it was okay.
Like again,
like
not every Marvel film has to be a 10 out of 10, bro.
exactly. But the thing
You
is,
got
I'm imagining if you're
spoiled with an era of god tier content.
and that thing is, but that
which
thing
is
is,
once
so you
in
take that,
a-
take
I
that
don't know,
like
once a
community,
century. It's insane.
and I'm like, if I see that, I'm not online. Like, I'm not anyone notable online.
Mm.
I'm imagining that if you're online, then all you're seeing is people just constantly attacking you, which is why the more people that are like crashing out and the more mental health problems and the more things are going on, I'm like, yeah, it's probably quite linked because everything Ryan Garcia has done in the last 6 months.
Yeah.
I don't follow Ryan Garcia, but I've seen it.
Not. I was gonna say I don't know nothing about that man, but
And the
the
thing is,
internet
so
will do the work for you.
I know Ryan Garcia is a good boxer.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen. I think I've seen 99 Ryan Garcia crazy things and one good Ryan Garcia performance. Like that's so. All I know about Ryan Garcia really is he's a good boxer who might be insane. That's it. I know that he was he's friends with Jake Paul, so he hated KSI and then kind of carried that over, even though like Logan's part of Prime, which doesn't make sense, and kind of went down that route. And it's like, so now you're doing all this crazy shit, and I'm like, it's even when you claimed he was trolling, it's social media isn't the place for that to even really work. Like,
Yeah.
the things you say out loud now become a part of your identity, and now the people and like some of the things you were saying were quite offensive. So now people are gonna attribute that to you no matter what. And then you double that with this failed test, and you're like, yeah, just reset yourself. Like, just take time off. Like, go away. Like, fuck off. Basically, when I'm saying fuck off, Ryan Garcia, I mean it, but also like actually fuck off too. Like,
Yeah.
for yourself, you're rich. Just go live rich shit. I don't know, man. Just go sit on a vacation somewhere. You ain't gotta work.
Well, we'll see how things fucking play out with that. Can only hope that whatever is going on is at best it's just like internet shit which has gone too far. And hopefully for his fucking career he gets his shit together.
Either he's an internet troll or he's going through some real issues.
Yeah.
It's one of the two, and neither of them are really good outlooks for you right now.
No chance in hell. No.
Yeah. But you know,
Guess we'll see. We'll see. Well, I think that covers up sports nicely. Give me a sec. Okay, there we go. I just had to start recording again because I'm on my old PC, and should it crash, I'll jump out the window. All right. We're into the back end now of the podcast. Davian, I do have a quiz for you here today. It's a nice general knowledge quiz for you.
Oh my god.
No problemo. Just
I don't have general knowledge.
Just 10 easy questions for you, Davian, here today. All right.
That's when you said that I had to work out like the
the square root of the earth. Okay, next up. Davian, I've got a quiz for you for 2024. I think you're ready. You know, you've been in the lab like a Mewtwo training, being built for perfection.
I got it.
All right.
There you go. Okay, cool.
Okay. What does a fumbleist walk on?
Hey. Did you say wait? Is this about 2024 or is this just general knowledge?
This is called the general knowledge quiz of 2024. This is the only question which I think is stupid, by the way. Every other question is like, okay, that makes sense.
Is it multiple choice or I just got it?
No, you just gotta fucking know this shit. What does don't Google it? I can see you.
What?
What does a fumbleist walk on?
I looked at my phone thinking about it. I didn't do it though. A fumbleist, bruh. What do you think? I can just go? What does a fumbleist walk on? Oh, what? Do you think I was gonna go? What does a fumbleist walk on? Oh, they must walk on water. I don't know, nigga.
But I didn't even know fumbleist was a word. I didn't know it was a job.
No. I can't even work out what. I was hoping to do a multiple choice. I can't even work out what options it could be. Like, fumbleist walks on water.
It's a tightrope. It's a tightrope. Okay.
So I was meant to know the tightrope walkers are called footballists. I was going to ask if it was a
I
circus
didn't know
thing.
that was a
Sounded like
word.
that.
I didn't know it was a job. There you go. Like we're okay. Okay, so the 2024 quiz for Davian. Let's restart
I
here.
want to know count. 9. Let's go 9 for 9.
Okay. Area 51 is located in which state? I feel like you should know this one.
I'm from that, but Nevada, I think.
Correct.
Out there.
There you go. Correct, bro. On a dartboard, what number is directly opposite the number 1?
19.
Yeah. Which American president appears on the $1 bill? Come on now.
I don't know.
I can only, well, to be fair, I think I would have said the wrong one here. No, because obviously you know that's okay. Come on, yeah, you got this, bro.
I don't know any American. I don't know the dollars. Jackson. I don't. When you say it, I'll know it.
Jackson's on the 20. It's Washington on the $1 bill.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, you had. Oh, I thought
Because you got Benjamin on the 100, bro.
Yeah, I know Benjamin. That's about it. I'm all about the Benjamins.
I don't know who the fuck's on the 50 though.
Jackson.
No, isn't Jackson on the 20? Yeah, Jackson's on the 20.
I don't know. I just.
Okay. What geometric shape is used to stop signs? Sorry.
Well, no, is it hexagon? Is it right? It's 6-sided shape. Is it hexagon?
Are you happy with the answer?
Stop. Yes.
Octagon. How many colors are there in the rainbow?
7.
Yes. All right. True or false? A scientific study on peanut bars found traces of over 100 unique specimens of urine.
What? Wait. Say the question again.
Is this true or false?
No, I got that bit. Look.
A scientific study on peanut bars. Oh, sorry. A scientific study on peanuts in bars found traces of over 100 unique specimens of urine.
That would be true.
False. What is the nickname? What is the nickname of the U.S. state of California? Think basketball. That's actually a really good hint. Think basketball. 100%.
No. I'm trying to. Okay, you say think basketball's fucked me up now.
Assassin's Creed. Rome. Gladiators.
What? Stop saying shit. No, but is it the Golden State?
Yes.
See, I was gonna say that initially, and then you said think basketball, and it fucked me up because I was like, he wouldn't just say think basketball if it's Golden State and Golden State Warriors. That's too easy. I was like, he wouldn't, but would he? And then I just sang it for ages, and he started saying more shit. I was like, oh god, I better speak. What's the Sunshine State?
Motherfucker, if I know. Motherfucker, if I know. Okay, final 2. True or false? The color orange is named after the fruit.
True.
Correct. And final one, true or false? In 2010, Twitter and the United States Library of Congress partnered together to archive every single tweet ever done by American citizens.
I pray that's false.
It's true.
The fuck are you doing that for?
Every single tweet ever done by an American up to 2010 is archived by them.
I'm telling you now, as somebody who's on Twitter in those first 2 years, I need them archives right now.
Yeah, you need to we need to look at those
Imagine deleting shit from like 2010 where you used to you're a white person saying nigger, but now it's in the Library of Congress. You can't get rid of it.
You imagine you blow the fuck up and they're like, well, if we look back to your tweet in 2009.
No. But here's what will piss you off though. Imagine you delete everything and then you get big like 3 years later. Everyone's like, we just searched through his Twitter, there's nothing. And someone's like, what? Aha! Well, I was actually reading the other day and I saw right here that in the Library of Congress on the 3rd of May 2009, you said, shut the fuck up, nigger, and you appear to be white. You'd be like, God damn it, I was playing God. I meant,
I believe
Sorry.
he said, "Nigga, nigga, 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 nigga." I am 100%.
0% nigga.
Well,
But I still say it.
well, that actually, damn it, bro. There's so much shit from today, bro. I was gonna say that almost brings us to adult confessions. It does not. Where's my mouse? There you are. Um, Next up for you, we're gonna do overrated, underrated,
Okay, before we
or
do this, I want to ask: have you heard the new Drake song?
oh my god.
Start this.
Oh, then no, not at all. No.
This is
Did
over.
it come out?
One.
Did it come out today?
It came out today.
Okay, no.
So, I, so obviously, the last time we ended this, Kendrick had just dropped, and the beef is pretty much done. Like Drake claimed that everyone, he set up all the shit, and then all of these people were like, "Yeah, no, he lied," and we kind of moved on. Drake took that loss. But he came back today on the Sexy Red album, and he rapped over the BBL Drizzy beat that Metro Boomin produced. And then he called himself BBL Drizzy. Not really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was gonna say if you could have flipped it and made it like a banger, then fair enough. But, okay.
I think it was really funny because some Drake fans were like, "That's it, he's won," and everyone was like, "If you lost your mind, like, brother, your man needs to." But yeah, he rapped over the BBL Drizzy beat, and then J Cole released a song today, and one of the lyrics in it was different. The song's called "Grippy," which I mean, you can only imagine what that's about.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and in the song, he said something like, "She thought she was gay." She said she was gay until I slayed. Now she's strictly, and that was it. So basically, it's not going well for rap.
It's okay.
Rap. We got Drake rapping over BBL Drizzy and trying to like flip it to say that he gets girls BBLs because he pays for it, but also like kind of trying to do that. We got J Cole out here talking about grippy. Like it's not looking good. It feels like. Summer's coming though. Summer's coming.
People are making decisions. Okay. People are making choices.
You know what's mad? So J Cole has like adamant and rampant fans who will go, and all of them were like, "Yeah, no, put this in the trash." Like,
yeah,
it was like, yo, they were like, "Put this one back. We don't want this." I was like, "Are you sure?"
Yeah. That's a yikes. That's a yikes. That's fucked me up mentally now. I don't even know what I was gonna say beforehand.
It's what I woke up to, and I was like, why is he singing over BBL TCP? I was like, oh my god, and then it was bad, and I was like, oh, and then J Cole thing, and I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on? I was like, someone needs to drop another diss track today. I can't go back to this.
This is rap, bro. To be fair, I'll take this rap over the fucking. Well. See, there were good mumble rappers for a little bit, but some of those motherfuckers.
Nah, but the thing is, the mumble rap era is underrated because
like came out
some of them,
fire.
Some of them were ass, but you're not gonna tell me that like Designer, I don't know what that shit. I fucking fam. No one knows what Designer said. What did Designer say to me?
What does Future say in the songs? All right, I want to know.
Don't know, but if they vibe with it well, bro, you can just sit there and be like, you're like, yeah.
You just vibe to it, bro. You don't give a fuck what lyrics are saying.
It's when we started moving like towards a little, like after Little Pump, that era.
Yeah.
We started moving towards people who just were like, they didn't sound good, but were mumbling, and you were like,
yeah,
throw in the trash.
It got to a point.
But also, they could have been saying the same shit that J. Cole was saying, but I don't know, I didn't hear
it. No one heard it, bro.
It could have been as trash.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, the notepad which they wrote their lyrics, that thing didn't even hear it, bro. No chance.
Future could have made that sound sick,
Okay, overrated, underrated. I saw this on the Ticker Talk, and I thought, why not? Okay, so you're gonna do overrated, underrated for some wrestlers, all right? If you think that they're perfectly at like where they should be, that's cool too. But
overrated. Okay, what we judging overrated on, like in the company or by the fans?
Ooh. You can distinguish your own difference as we go through.
Yeah.
Okay. So, overrated, underrated, Shelton Benjamin.
Underrated.
Okay.
So
Dolph
underrated.
Dolph Ziggler. I think
Slightly
severely
underrated.
underrated. Oh, okay. Okay.
I think, yeah,
Hmm.
I think he was underrated, and then, but also I don't know, like, I think he did better when he was underrated. So, like, he kind of like
Okay.
he did better with a chip on his shoulder than he did with being the world champion. But yeah,
Okay.
at least
The
he won a world championship.
Undertaker.
Not rated.
Okay. Will Ospreay. This one I threw
Rated.
it in here just for Joe because we all know what he would say.
Rated.
Darby Allin. For his
Rated 6.
immortality, I would put him underrated because
I think Darby Allin's exactly what is advertised in it. Like,
you get what you see.
he can't really. He's not the best talker.
Mm,
He can actually wrestle really well.
Yeah.
But chooses to do flippy shit, so you normally just watch flippy shit and go, "Wow, what's wrong with you?" And then you remember when you think of him, you think of the flippy shit, and you go, that was insane. What's wrong with you?" And then you kind of move on and don't really like.
Okay.
Like, I like him, but he's, I'd say, rated. He might lean on slightly overrated at that point, but like, it's close.
Okay. Ric Flair.
Rated,
Okay.
I think.
Okay. All right. Well, that is the list. It was just a short list. I just wanted to get there.
The list is overrated. Sorry. Okay. I was hoping that one came up.
All right. Well, Chief, I think that kind of brings us to the end of all the chaos and shit. Speaking, one final thing on this fucking notepad. SummerSlam is now 2 nights long.
In 2026.
Yeah. Thoughts for the upcoming ads you're gonna see over 2 nights?
I think it's fucking stupid.
Agreed.
I don't want to see it.
Agreed.
I don't want to. I bet the 2-night WrestleMania thing was cool. I don't want to see a 2-night.
SummerSlam.
I don't say the name for it, to be honest. Like, what the fuck are we gonna? Like, realistically, at SummerSlam, you get a cool match, maybe like a celebrity. You get someone coming back, and then like a couple more title matches. I have no necessity to see SummerSlam the same level as WrestleMania, where now it's 2 nights, 8 hours, like 3 hours of ads. Fucking.
Yeah. I can't lie. No part of me remotely looks forward to that shit, bro.
Look, okay, you know what?
Don't get me wrong; they'll have like amazing matches and stuff, but like,
no, they probably will. Okay, let's look at SummerSlam last year.
Go for it.
SummerSlam 2023. Okay, the matches on this card were, oh God, whoever does this Wikipedia types a lot, man. Logan versus Ricochet.
Okay.
Cody versus Brock Lesnar.
Okay.
LA Knight won a 25-man battle royal. Shayna beat Ronda Rousey in an MMA rules match. Gunther beat Drew. Seth beat Finn Balor. Bianca beat Asuka and Charlotte. There was a cash in, and then Roman beat Jey Uso. That's a 9-match card.
You don't need 2 nights.
That's an 8-match card. There was like an hour, like 2 hours of wrestling. That went 3.5 hours. Beautiful, right there. Like, that is
because, like, right next year they'll probably have the same amount of matches, maybe, but like it's just a ramp up in ads and like length of matches might be longer too.
Roman versus Jey was a 36-minute match. Bianca versus Asuka and Charlotte was 20 minutes. Everything under that was like 15. Some of them went so. But then you split it up. Like, okay, so what you're going to do, you're going to give the matches more time, which means that your fan base who don't really give a shit about that long of wrestling will get bored and then kind of tune out of the match. Or do you just add more matches on it, and then now you've got matches on there that just don't need to be on there? Like, I enjoy AEW pay-per-views because they weren't every month. They weren't like every, and then they were every like 2-3 months. Now they're getting more. Their cards starting to come down in length. Like, it's instead of it being like there were times where they have a 13-14 match card show, and I was like, that's too much. Now they're bringing it as like 8 or 9 matches. And I know that out of the matches, 4 or 5 of them are probably going to be really good matches. A couple of them are going to be ass, and one of them is going to be like, I forgot it even happened. I do not need WWE going to 2 nights, 3 to 4 hours, and just match after. It's summer, blood. Let me go outside. Like, I can't be doing. I don't want to be doing predictions on who do you think's going to win, Jimmy or LA Knight. Like, who cares? Like, just title matches. Yeah, title matches, hot rivalries. That's it. That's all you need.
Yeah, it's gonna. I don't know, man. It's gonna get bro.
I think the thing is,
After
it's
SummerSlam, I
UFC,
guarantee you, Royal
Royal
Rumble,
Rumble.
yeah,
They're going
100%,
to send it.
2 nights,
And I think I've already said it in my head. First night,
men's,
all men's matches,
no women's.
women's rumble. Second night, all tag
Oh,
matches,
mm,
women's match, men's rumble. They'll do that, and they'll be like, "Yep,
yeah.
yeah." They're
Get
gonna
more
do that, and
predictable.
then they'll
Get,
do that. They'll do that, and they'll be like, "Okay, got it." And the thing is, the thing about doing pay per view is,
yeah.
I like it when I like wrestling pay per views on one night.
Hmm.
And all that hype's on that one night at Royal Rumble. So, oh, did you see who come back in the women's? Did you see who come back in the men's? Oh, that person won, that person lost. You're like, oh shit. And then you kind of move on with it because wrestling comes and goes so quickly. Like, the Rumble's on Saturday and the next episode of Raw's on Monday. Like, it's not like a weekly show where there's a week to wait.
Yeah.
Like, AEW's the same. Something happens on the Sunday night, mine on Wednesday night, something else is different. That's cool. I'm okay with that. What I don't want is, oh, did you came back in the Women's Rumble? I was like, Michelle McCool. And then tomorrow, we're going to okay, did you hear who came out in the Men's Rumble? And I'm like, oh, God. Like,
Yeah.
I was actually 1 day behind. Now I'm 2 days behind. And I'm going to catch up with 8 hours of fucking shows. Everyone's going to be tired. Some man are only going to get tickets to one night. And then they're going to miss probably the one bit of the Rumble. Like, just let, and also if you have to do the 2 night, just let it be a cool event in that one night. Like we don't need to.
You
Why
don't
don't we
need.
do a paper?
They're doing too
we
much.
can do weekend pay per views. Like it's gonna be like, whoa, why don't we just do Friday, Saturday, Sunday? Like, yo,
Bro,
let's just
WrestleMania is 100% going to get to a 3 day.
Bro, it's gonna be a week at one point. They're like, yo, what, you not ready for WrestleMania Monday? What?
For the love of God, bro, have mercy. All right.
It's unnecessary. To me, someone who's casual
Mm.
and doesn't like care that much, I just don't need it. Like just
It's definitely just too much, bro. All right.
because
Well,
why don't you to do to night one and see all the night two like fucking promo packages like tune in tomorrow. Nick, I'm here now.
bro, you get ads and then the promo packages from that night, and then they show you the shit which happened the last night. You're gonna get like an hour of wrestling and 2 hours of non-wrestling. It's crazy. Oh,
Yeah.
fucking Christ have mercy. Well, Chief, we've reached the end where we come to
Yes.
our adult confessions, brother. I have
You know what?
3 for
It's
you
been-
here today. Yeah.
You know what? It's been a very long, catch up, with things going on.
Mm.
I can't wait to not hate my life. So I'm ready. Let's go.
All right. You have 3 adult confessions, one from Anything Goes, one from Funny as Fuck, and one from Lesbian Stories. Which one do you want first?
Let's start with funny as fuck.
Okay. This story was written by a 36-year-old male. The title is It's Not What You Think. TV enhances what you see. I work as a technical specialist for a national level network. My job around anchors and reporters on camera. Some comments, the camera can do wonders. Without cameras, makeup, hair, clothing, earrings, glasses, not so often, these women really look different. Some are small, some are frankly big women, but through TV magic, they all look quote unquote normal. My point is simple. Don't be fooled by what you see. If you wake up besides one at midnight, you might jump out of your bed and hide in the closet. Talking about the closet, that's May where you might want to run into. That was the worst adult confession I think I've ever read in my life. That was fucking dead. That
Full of
was
misogyny.
just
That was just full of misogyny.
that was
He
just
just-
terrible.
He just hated on women for a good 200 to 300 words.
You see, I saw the category
then-
funny as fuck, and I saw the title. It's not what you think TV enhances. I was like, oh, that might be like, I don't know, interesting, but it wasn't. So
That didn't make me hate my life even 1%. That is just a weak confession. That made me feel better about myself that I'm not this dickhead who wrote it.
that
okay.
one's not making it to TikTok.
Let's get to some lesbian shit. I need
Alright.
to feel weird.
Okay, lesbian.
Wasn't
Okay.
even a confession. That nigga just
This story was written by a 23-year-old female from Lesbian
I hope
Stories.
so.
The title is It's Like a Skin Was Peeled From Me, and My New Skin Was the Real Me. I got married to my forever boyfriend the first weekend after I graduated from college. I had a baby soon after. Later, I got cold feet. I wanted out, but he didn't agree. After a few months, I could not get in the mood anymore, and my husband took it really bad, but I just never got the feeling back for him. For a while, I lived in a dark place. When I met Nadine, I found a reason again. I saw her, we became close friends, and I knew, well, no, I never knew until then I had feelings for another girl. I was lucky she liked girls too. We now live happily ever after with our daughter. This has 77 upvotes and one downvote. That must be the boyfriend or ex-husband. Because that's the only
Firstly, getting married out of college is crazy. Secondly, you can't get cold feet after you're married and had a kid. That's not cold feet.
No. What do you even call that? What do you call that?
That's just leaving. It's just divorce. Like, that's it. You can't. Cold feet is before you do something. You can't do something and go, I ain't sure about that. But that's not cold feet, bitch. You just did. Okay. And yeah.
I mean, overall, she found her happily ever after.
A little bit. That was a little bit too wholesome. I can't lie. You found also fuck her. You found the right woman on the first woman.
On the first try. On the first attempt.
You just stroll up to the right woman and just, oh, hey, let's be friends. Oh, now we love each other. Oh, let's wait. What the fuck? You married your fucking childhood sweetheart and then fucking had a kid with them. Then you found two people in your life, and that's long term.
Brother, some people spawn into life with 99% luck. Like, that's all it is, bro. They spawn in with 99% luck, bro.
Okay, I'm going to help.
No other stats, just luck. All right.
99 bucks.
Finally, your final adult confession, Davian. This one comes from Anything Goes. Do you go to the gym,
right? Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna like this one.
No,
this was written by a bisexual male, aged 36. The title is "The Gym Wanker." I had a magnificent wank in the gym showers this morning. I do quite often. I felt horny as fuck diving in, did my workout as soon as I got in, and then went to the changing rooms and knew what I was going to do. It took all of 30 seconds to blow my load inside the cubicle and watch it run into the shower drain where everyone else's water goes into. Cum oozed out the end of my cock, and I rubbed it all over before showering it all off and getting changed. I know what I'm doing tomorrow morning, and I can't wait to keep on doing it, as strangers will never know what I do in that cubicle, and they also shower in the same area. This has 4 upvotes and 29 downvotes. Thoughts?
And that right there is why I don't use toilet showers.
Damn straight.
I've never used a gym shower. I will never use a gym shower. I will take my ass home and shower.
You fucking wrong.
Because nigga, that is not how you finish a workout. What are you stretching? Leave it alone. Like, and then what?
Nah, that is.
Nigga, you're getting, and then now the next person goes in there and they go step down to shower, and it's just you're not on. Nah. What are we in prison? Some bullshit. Nah.
You know what?
I'll be honest. These adult confessions weren't adult confessioning, you know. No, they really weren't. Like, I expect a level of disgusting, but also humor. Most adult confessions, I question whether they're actually real. I'm like, no, that can't really have happened. They're so outrageous and so out of this world. Alien that I'm like, maybe someone made that story up. What we got? One nigga saying that girl might be small, big, go hide in the closet because you don't know what's coming off at midnight. Like, we don't know how like life works. Like, I didn't see the woman. We got number 2. Oh, I just married my childhood sweetheart and then realized I'm actually gay and then just found a woman instantly and now I'm just living with her and my daughter. Oh, life's great. And then we got this nigga who's just going to the gym in the morning and beating his dick in 30 seconds and then watching it go down the drain like some fucking psychopath. All the 3 of these niggas are real. I know that for sure. And they all scare me. And these are the niggas that be on Twitter. This is why social media is a cesspool. Get the fuck off. I don't need your niggas here. With one hand, you're judging off in the shower. With the other hand, you're talking about, oh no, this Spider-Man isn't as good as it used to be. Fuck you.
Well,
your life ain't good. Oh my God. You know what?
Guys, I hope you had a great podcast. We love you lots here. Tune back in. We have plenty of content for you, and lots of love. Have a good day, and we'll see you next time. Peace.